Boker Tov. We continue with the 3 minute daily dose of Torah. We've been looking at what Haman accuses the Jews of being. Well, he doesn't mention them by name. He claims that we are spread out and we're not following. We don't integrate, and indeed we follow our own peculiar way of being, and we don't follow the king's rules. I don't know what that means either. That means we don't, as I've learned in one of my classes, that when the sign says no right turn on red, and we do it anyway. Is like what is it? That doesn't mean to accuse us of not following the king's laws. Do we not pay taxes? Or what else are we doing? And honestly, we don't know what that means, and I don't think he can make a canard here without any specifics, and they might not be true at all. So with all of this, he says, it is not worth it. Ein shoveh. It's not worth it to leave us be. What do you mean it's not worth it to leave us be? Have you pointed out that we are causing harm? That's not clear at all, right? So, but they simply lay the groundwork for the other, who is leading a different life all across the kingdom. That implies, or at least you place before the paranoid man the fear that these people can be activated when insurrection is suddenly going to take place, and they'll be set wherever they are to help bring about the insurrection. He doesn't say it as clearly as Pharaoh says it, right, about the Jews and the fear that we will rise up against him, but that seems to be the implications. I actually shared a story that I had heard from one Ukrainian individual who told me that she had spoken to family back in their village, that they had arrested a 17-year-old young man 2 weeks ago. The villagers saw him. He was marking houses. He was marking houses and buildings, public structures, and they interrogated him, and he told them that he was hired 2 years ago by the Russians for the time that whenever the invasion would take place, to then go ahead and mark the buildings that they would target, right? Which is, I don't know if this story is true or not, but the notion that people can be planted for a future time when they're going to be needed was kind of, I just thought of that story as I was learning this text. I don't know whether the story is true, and there's so much horror that's happening there, but it could be true, and the argument is that in fact he places before Pharaoh, it's not worth it to leave them be. They haven't done anything right now, but let's get rid of these people, and the king is ready to do so, and that's what we'll pick up, God willing, tomorrow. Have a great day.